Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping well today. Now in the video today I'm going to be previewing Arsenal's game tomorrow against Brentford, and we are focusing back now to the Premier League fixtures. Obviously we do have that big game on Wednesday next week against Real Madrid, the second leg, but yeah, I'm really excited to chat with you all about this game coming up tomorrow. Yeah, I think with the Champions League, I think naturally we'll all feel more excited because we know we've got a great chance of, getting past Madrid and getting to a semi-final. And I think I personally definitely feel we've got more of a chance of winning something in the Champions League. I think we all know the league is out of our reach at the moment. So yeah, I think for me this game, I don't feel like particularly like over the moon excited about it. I think this is just going to be a great opportunity for us to rest some players, give some players a chance, play some young players. I definitely think we should play some experienced players in this game too. I don't want to just put out tons of young players. I definitely think we could give players like Sterling, Jorginho a chance. But I think in this game, I think we all know our focus is against Madrid, and we know that we need to win that, and that's our focus next Wednesday. But of course, we need to maintain where we are in the league, and we don't really want to fall. We know we're going to finish second. I believe that this is the case, and I don't want us to fall short and finish third. And yeah, I think we just have to try and stay where we are now, and yeah, keep pushing and do what we can. But as I said, I definitely expect Arteta to rest some players. Big everyone that's watching me, come on, I hope you're good and lovely to see you in the chat. Let me know, guys, how you are all feeling about the game tomorrow. Um, I'm quite optimistic that we will beat Brentford. I think it should be quite a comfortable 3 points. I don't think it'll be easy. I think they'll definitely want to win. Yeah, I think we'll win something like 2-1 in this game. I don't think it'll be like an easy win at all. But I'm really interested to see who Arteta does play. Because obviously there will be some rotation. I definitely think we need to be resting players like Rice, Saka, for this game because these players are going to be so crucial for the game. On Wednesday, I would like to rest the lever, but I just don't think we have a lot of defensive options to do that. So, yeah, I'm excited for this game next Wednesday. But yeah, tomorrow, I will also read you the lineup as well. Please don't forget to comment as well how you're feeling about the game tomorrow against Brentford. Um, Scared Salah's staying 2 years. Yes, I did see that today that he has extended his deal. Um, I mean, some people are surprised at that. I think you can really see that he's really enjoying his football at Liverpool at the moment, and I wouldn't really say I'm massively surprised by that decision. But I think that he's done the right decision for his career definitely because I know like with Saudi I wouldn't have surprised me if he went there, but I also think that he has a great opportunity now to win more stuff with Liverpool before he leaves. So yeah, I think that's definitely a really good thing for Liverpool fans to hear. I had a feeling that he would extend. The last few weeks, I had that feeling that he would, and he's had such a successful career at Liverpool already, and I definitely think that he's going to get even better and he's going to win even more stuff. So I'm not surprised by that, but obviously it's not great for us to hear that as it is Arsenal fans, and a lot of rival fans won't want to hear this news of him staying. So yeah, I'm not completely surprised, but I think if we're improving, if we're getting better, then that's all that matters to me. I just want to know that if we're getting the right strikers and we're improving as well, that's going to be the most important thing for us for our future. We have really good news for Liverpool. I think the fans will be absolutely delighted with that, and yeah, I think it definitely makes the Premier League more exciting having players like him in here. And yeah, I think it's going to be exciting next season as well because I think a lot of teams are going to improve. It's not going to be us. I think Man City will get better. I think other teams are going to get better as well. So I think it's definitely an exciting time for the Premier League to see what happens with that. Van Dijk, yeah, I definitely see Van Dijk staying a little bit longer. He has been at Liverpool for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if he, in the future, if he did want to decide to leave. But I think now I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be too surprised if he did if he did stay and he did extend his deal with Liverpool. But yeah, I think obviously that's a great time for Liverpool. With regard to Mo Salah, but for us and rival fans, it's hard playing against Mo Salah because we know how incredible he is. And like I said, I think it can be a good thing as well for the Premier League to have these sort of competitive players. But I just really hope that we do improve next year. We go up a level. Now, I am going to read you my lineup for tomorrow. I have, I'm quite open with these lineups because I think for me personally, I think a lot of changes will be made. My lineup is quite strong, so I don't really know what we're gonna do. What attacks? I have no idea what attacks going to do, guys. I really don't. I just want us to maybe rest. I think rest and sacrifice is going to be the most important thing tomorrow. So obviously, I just if we had a backup goalkeeper, I would play them, but I just feel like we've not really got anyone else, and I'd probably stick right there at the back, and defend. In goal, sorry. Um, Now I would go with a back four. I don't. I think Ben White should be okay to play, so I would play him. I would obviously go with Ben White, Saliba, Kivior, and I would love to see Tierney get an opportunity. Tierney's not really been playing a lot of football. He's had minutes here and there, but I think this is going to be a really good opportunity. To see him get a start. So I would definitely love to see Tierney. As I mentioned, Kivior, a great chance for him to in this game tomorrow to play. So I would love to see that happen as well. So yeah, my back four. It's obviously tough because you can't rest Saliba, and we know Saliba how important he is. But I think ultimately, we just have to go with that and see what happens. But I think that back four is are quite strong going into this game anyway. Um, Now, my midfield, I would definitely give Jorginho a chance. I think that Jorginho is quite a reliable, experienced midfielder, and I don't see why we shouldn't start him. I expect Arteta to, give him a chance in this game. I think it should be quite a comfortable performance from him. And as I said, having some experience in the team will definitely help us. I'd play Partey alongside him. I think Partey has played a lot of football this season, to be fair, but I think that he needs. It'd be good for him to have a run out in this game, and yeah, I definitely feel that Partey is, like I said, got that experience, and I think him and Jorginho could definitely put in a good performance in this game and help us get that win, help us get over the line, and yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't play them together. I think that it'll be a very very good midfield performance from them. I would also love to see Ethan Waneri in the midfield as well. I think Ethan Waneri, it's definitely a great opportunity for him to get some minutes. It's a really good opportunity for him to, see show us what you can do. I mean, we all know how incredible he is. We all know what he's done. Over the last few games this season, he's been such an important player for us, and we forget how young he is. He is only 18, but I think he has really shown how important he is. For the team. So for me, I would really love to see when Neri get a chance in that midfield. As I'm happy, definitely giving this team a bit of a mix and throwing a few players in you might not expect, but I still want us to go strong. I don't really want us to go weak and not put. We need some experience in this team. We need to we need to see a mixture of different sort of players in this team and give players a chance that haven't really had that opportunity yet. Um, just imagine three London clubs with European trophies. I know, yeah. Big up Kumar. Big up Victor. Hope you're good. Good to see you in the chat, Victor. Hope you're looking forward to the game tomorrow. And we do play Brentford at 5:30 tomorrow. I think we should win, to be honest with you, because I think we should. We should, but you just don't know of Arsenal. I think after that incredible win against Madrid, I think the team will be really pumped up first. I think the team will be raring to go. So I don't see why not. I think we definitely should win this, and I definitely expect the team to be ready and excited for this game tomorrow. I think it's so different with the Champions League. The Champions League, we have a lot more excitement. I think we have a lot more belief that we can actually win that competition, but I still definitely think we need to get those 3 points tomorrow, do our job. I'm really not bothered if we win ugly. I think as long as we can just get those 3 points, and as I've mentioned before, we need to maintain where we are. We need to do that in the league. So yeah, finishing second this season has got to be our priority. And big up Ashik. I hope you're good. Lovely to see you in the chat. I hope you're all doing well that is and watching my show today. And please don't forget to leave your comments as well and let me know how you're feeling about the game tomorrow. Oh, please do leave a like as well and do subscribe here if you're new around here. So yeah, that is my midfield. Jorginho, Partey, Waneri. My back four is going to be White, Saliba, Kivior, Tierney, and Raya. A good question here. Wiki Cookie, how many changes would you make from Tuesday? To be fair, I'd make a lot of changes. I think we need to really. I'm not going to like change a lot, like in the sense that I'm not going to throw a lot of young players in. I think we've definitely got to play some experienced players. I think, as I've mentioned, I mean, Ben White is definitely a great chance for him to play. Sleeper, if I could, I'd rather not play Sleeper, but I think he's got to play because we don't really have anyone else, and Kivior as well. Tierney, hope he gets an opportunity. Tierney is really amazing, and I think he always does a solid job for us, doesn't he? So yeah, I really hope that he gets to start. Um, yeah, I mean Rice and Saka for me have to have a rest. I don't particularly mind if they do come on for like maybe a little bit, maybe in the 70th minute. But I think for them to start, I just think they need a little bit of a rest because that game on Wednesday is going to be massive for us. And we need to make sure we just get through. Now, in the attack, this is very interesting. I'd definitely give Sterling a chance for this game. I know Sterling's not played a lot recently, and I think that I think in his recent games, I think he's definitely been more. He's shown a bit more fight. He's obviously been getting a few assists, and he's been quite better in the attack. So I think with Sterling, I think it's not been all doom and gloom for him. I think he has been doing a few good bits for us. But yeah, I would definitely give Sterling yeah, Sterling. I think it'd be great if he could get a goal, but as long as he can show us a sign of, something positive to take from the game, if he can play, that would be great. And yeah, I know Sterling wasn't the player he was, years ago, but I still think there was a very good player in him, and I still think that he needs to just show a bit more fight and yeah, just do the best that you can. So I would definitely give Sterling a chance tomorrow. Um, I'd also play Martinelli and Trossard. I'd probably play Trossard up top and Martinelli up top, to be fair. I mean, I think they're both some great attackers. I mean, I know Trossard's future you might be leaving, and Martinelli hasn't been his best this season, but I think they're two really good players that you can rely on in moments. So, yeah, I would definitely like to see Trossard, Martinelli. I don't know with Marino. I would like to, he's someone that I might like to give a rest, but also I don't mind him playing as well. But I just want to rotate a little bit more. Trossard's been so good for us in recent games, and I think it would be really good for us to, yeah, rotate a bit, give some players a chance. And as I've done this, I've not put Odegaard in as well, and I think Odegaard needs a little rest. I think, as I've spoken on podcasts before, I think he's struggling this season, and I think maybe he might have a bit more fire in him if he came on off the bench and really proved that he can do something. So, yeah, I definitely think we've got to make a lot of changes for the game. Not too many, I wouldn't say we've got to make too many, but I think it's definitely worth making a few because I know Brentford aren't going to be easy and they'll, be very hungry to win and make sure they have a good rest of the season. But I think for us, I think you have to put players out that will do their job. And I think this team is more than capable of doing their job. The one player that I really hope has a good game is especially Sterling because I think it would be really great for his confidence, especially in the Champions League, if he can really help us and it can, kick us on. And I have heard as well Havertz could be back soon, so I think things are starting to look a little bit more positive for us right now. So yeah, I think it's obviously going to be interesting. As I said, the lineup. Please let me know as well in the comments what your lineup is, as I'm always happy to hear other you guys have got to say as well. And yeah, that is my lineup for the game tomorrow. I do think we need to still go quite strong. That's no great, to win the Premier League, and I don't think we should just play, teams. You know, I don't think we should play too weak in this game. I think we definitely have to have a bit of experience. But yeah, I think that's the lineup I'd go for. And yeah, I'm excited for this game tomorrow. As I've said before, I do think we'll win. I think it might be a 2-1 win. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think we'll definitely have enough to get it over the line and yeah, get those 3 points. And as I said, those 3 points are going to be very, very important for us. Um, we need to just maintain where we are right now, and that's what we're going to do. Big up Ashik, great interview, Robbie's daughter. Oh, thank you so, so much. Yeah, Kenya has been on my channel before, and it's always great to chat with her. And yeah, chatting about Arsenal is great, especially after beating Madrid. It was so much fun to actually chat with her, and I'm really glad you have enjoyed it. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, it's been great, really, at the moment, chat about Arsenal. Things looking a bit better. Obviously, the game tomorrow, I do not know how it will go for us because it also can be unpredictable. Um, but yeah, I think it's going to be interesting um, how we do tomorrow. But I think ultimately, if we all we have to do is our best and just get. I think at this stage of the season, I don't think we have a lot of games left in the Premier League. I think there might be something like 7. So I think at this stage, you really just have to get over the line. I think it's about results more than performances. I mean, though the season we have struggled with our performances, but I think at the moment we just need to get over that line. We need to just put in a good performance and yeah, just do what we can ultimately. Big up AFC always, great show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying my show tonight. I hope you all that are watching this are enjoying my show as well. As I'll be away next week, so I probably won't be able to go live at all next week. So I thought I'd come in here tonight and do a live stream, and I really hope you guys are enjoying it, and I do really, really appreciate your support as well. And also I want to talk to you a bit about Brentford because obviously Brentford at the moment, they have, they've not really been in the best of form. They have won one of the last 5 matches, and I mean, I don't think they have a great record against us. If I'm being honest, I think we're quite good when we have played them. So I feel like that gives me a bit of confidence going into this game because I think we do generally win against them. I know they've drawn against us as well. But I think we do have quite a good record, and yeah, I think we're in a good place going into this game. To be honest with you, I think we're definitely favourites to win over them in this game. But yeah, I think they're not having the best season. And yeah, I think it's a bit tough for them. That obviously sat in 12th, and they'll really want to get higher up that table. And for us, we obviously know what we have to do. We need to just maintain where we are. We're quite, I think we're 11 points behind Liverpool, something like that. And I don't think we'll catch them this season. But if we can just finish as high as we can and just maintain where we are, that is all we can really do at this moment of the season. And we know how big this Champions League game is, and on Wednesday, listen, I know we are already winning the Champions League game. I know we're feeling up at this point, but I think if we can just go to Madrid, maybe get a goal or just get that win would be amazing next week. But I think with the league, I think all quite tired of the season. It has been quite a tough season for a lot of us, really, because none of us really would have expected it to go this way at all. Because last season was so good in the league, and this season definitely has been a little bit different for sure, but I definitely think we can just do our best with the circumstances that have been faced because we have had injuries this season that have been a bit unexpected. We never expected these injuries. We never expected, things to go the way they have, and I think ultimately we've done quite well to be where we are, and especially in the Champions League. I mean, obviously, the Champions League, I can't say right now we're going to win it. I'm taking it, a game at a time. I think right now we're in a good position. I think we can be happy with where we are. I mean, I didn't really think we would beat Madrid in that way. I mean, I'm still shocked that we beat them, and I'm still really, really over the moon that we really showed them how good we can be. But I think Wednesday, it's not over yet. I think we really have to put in a really big performance next week. But obviously tomorrow, I definitely think if we can win tomorrow, it'll give that team confidence going into next week. And yeah, just hopefully we'll just kick on and go on a good run in the Champions League as well. And I think right now we just need to finish the season on a high and just do the best we can do. Um, Big up 170 Gunner. Will you do a show with Joshua and the Gunner through Gunner TV? Yeah, definitely for sure. And big up yourself. Big up Victor, but these are the trap games that worry me. We are expected to win and then do things and go wrong and we drop points. Yeah, I mean, I also wouldn't be surprised if we drew or something because I think we've drawn quite a lot this season. I've lost count how many times we've actually drawn games. I think this season, I think that's been a problem, as you said, Victor, that I mean, even with teams like United that have had a really poor season, you expect us to win it, but ultimately we haven't. We haven't been good enough to do it. And I think, as you mentioned, these are like the trap games that you just don't know if Arsenal can we do it, and that's what I do worry about as well with us. How are we going to be against a team that are struggling a little bit to win? And yeah, I mean, I do expect us to attack a lot in this game. I do expect us to have probably a lot of possession. I think defensively at the moment, I don't think we're. I think that's not really our strongest point. I mean, to be fair, we have done some great defence in moments. I think we are about Gabriel, um, and in this game, I would play a weaker sort of defence as well. But I just think we should be able to do the job tomorrow. It's obviously at home at the Emirates, and the fans will be there loud and with the support. But you just like as Victor said, you just don't know if Arsenal. These are the games that we tend to struggle in. I mean, we have got a good record against Brentford, so that does give me a bit of confidence. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one tomorrow. I don't think we should ever underestimate them because I think we can do it, but I think it will be a tough one. 170 Gunner says, think the men has an easier route to final than the women's team. I think for the women's team it's going to be incredibly tough to get to a final. I mean, that game's going to be massive. I've heard that there's 30,000 fans already at the Emirates, and I don't know. I just don't know if we can get past Leon. I mean, I think this team has come so far. And I mean, I'm not saying we can't, but I think we should always have belief and hope. But yeah, I think it's going to be tough for the women to get past Leon. I think the first leg would really just have to win that really. Even I mean, and listen, Madrid at the time they won 2-0 and then we turned it around. So even if we win 2-0 in the first leg, they could turn it around as well. But yeah, I think it is going to be tough with the women's. I do agree that they have a harder route. The men's, I think if we can get past Madrid, I definitely think that we have potential to get far into competition. I mean, Madrid this season, I think they've had quite a similar season to us. I think they've had injuries, they're finishing, second at the moment. So they've not really had the best season, the most successful season. So I definitely think they'll want to turn it around as well next week. But when you're 3-0 up, I just don't really see if they could turn it around. But if they get a goal early on, then it's going to be a lot harder for us to really turn things around and really get back into the game. So I think we need to really score early on as well. And I don't want us to sit back. I really don't want us to sit back. That's what I'm worried about next Wednesday. I want us to I think we need to just go for it and just, go on the counter attack. And I don't know who told us, I can't remember, but I think we need to go into this game like it's 0-0. I mean, we know we've won at half time, but we really need to go into this game and still play how we played last week. And yeah, I think they sort of underestimated us a little bit, but I think we can do this if we want to. Yeah, win this. We can definitely do it. And at the moment, it is looking good for us because we are currently winning. But you just don't know what Madrid can do. They are a very good team when they're at the best on the day. We got Phil. Not seeing you here in a while. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Yeah. So if you're still buzzing from Tuesday or thinking about Real Madrid next Wednesday, yeah. I mean, I'm still buzzing. I think we all are pretty buzzing from that. But yeah, I can't help but think about next Wednesday as well because as much as I wanted to celebrate that win and I was enjoying it, the job isn't done yet. And I think when it's over, we can all celebrate knowing that we did a great job against Madrid. But at the moment, I think it is hard to celebrate when we've not done the full job. We've not done it all just yet. Um, I have zero interest in Brentford game next Wednesday. It's so important. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I don't feel this game is massively important. I know Nottingham Forest are still behind us a little bit. I'm going to check how many points because I know they're in third at the moment, and I think we're quite comfortable in second at the moment. So it does feel like a bit pointless this game because, as we said, there's not much to be hopeful about. So Nottingham Forest at the moment are on 57 points. We're on 62, so the gap isn't too big there. It wouldn't be surprised if they did catch us up, but I think the team know that their focus will be, the Madrid game, but we still have to, do the best we can for this game because, as I've mentioned, we don't want to fall short. We need to keep winning and as I said, just do the best we can. But yeah, I think the Champions League has to be our priority, and I think the team know that that's our best chance of winning something. I think if we are going to win anything this season, it's going to be in the Champions League, and yeah, I feel really excited about how we're doing so far. It's the Champions League, and if we go through, the games only get bigger. Yeah, absolutely, and I think that has to be our focus, really, the Champions League, because if we do get through, which I'm really hopeful that we can do, I think, as you mentioned, Phil, I think the fixtures are going to get tougher, and I think we'll have to really put our eggs in that basket. But I think we know of the league this season, we just have to write it off and go again next season. But I think with the Champions League, we've definitely got a great opportunity, to win. And I'm really excited to see how we do develop if we beat Madrid, how we do perform, because I never expect us to beat Madrid, if I'm being honest. I never really thought we would do that. And they've definitely really impressed me. Um, Forest have been truly epic this season. I hope they get Champions League. Yeah, they really have. They've completely surprised me. I mean, I never really expected them to be in the top four. I mean, the top six, I was sort of hoping they would be, but the top four is an incredible achievement for them. And yeah, I think they've done an incredible job. And it's really lovely to see, teams do really well that you wouldn't really expect. And I feel really delighted for them. And Bournemouth as well, they've done really good this season. I always like to see teams that are sort of underdogs or teams you look at as teams that would get the traditional top four. Because, in when I grew up, the top four was sort of like Arsenal, United, Chelsea. And, I think it's really nice. And yeah, I think it's just really nice to see other teams get the success and do really well. Um, and yeah, I'm really excited. I just love seeing other teams that you never really expect in these categories to do well. So yeah, I'm really happy for Nottingham Forest, and they're very tough to play against. I mean, we've played up against them a lot in the last few seasons, and we have struggled against them. And yeah, they're a very tough side to play against, and they have caused a lot of problems for teams this season. I was expecting Madrid to rip us. Our win was nothing short of insane. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, to be fair, going into the game, I actually thought it would be a draw. I did expect Arsenal to turn up a bit more, as we have, and we did a lot better than what I thought. But I was sort of surprised, as Phil mentioned, at how good we were. It was such an insane performance, and especially that second half. I think that will go down for me as one of Arteta's best performances. Arsenal, it was, as you know, have nothing else saying other than it was insane. It was incredible from Arsenal, and I think we definitely, yeah, rose to the occasion. And we do usually crumble under in big moments, and I think we definitely turned up. So yeah, I'm with Phil. I think it was absolutely insane, and I think everyone deserves so much credit for that. And I'm still buzzing. I'm not gonna lie. But I do know Wednesday is on my mind, and it would be really devastating if we did mess it up in any way. AFC Always says, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, AFC Always. And yeah, guys, please don't forget to smash the like on this video. And do subscribe here if you're new and you like my content that I do. Chelsea were always a yo-yo club for me growing up. I think it really sucks for me growing up because Chelsea kind of were winning stuff, and it sucked to watch it happen. But I think at the moment they're going through a bit of a tough time, which is it's nice to see for a change. So yeah, I'm enjoying how they're doing right now. Big up Victor. We need to stay in second. Yes, the Champions League should be focused, but can't ignore the league. PSG next, and possibly Barcelona final. Can't look far ahead. Win tomorrow first. Yeah, this is a really good comment here from Victor, because I think, as you mentioned, we've really got to focus on tomorrow. I think I always take it game by game. I mean, even if we were doing a lot better in the league, I'd still say, we've got to take it a game at a time. And I think, yeah, I think tomorrow, I think if we get that win, that as well help us go into Wednesday with our confidence, and yeah, maybe we can go on a good run. But I think, even if we do get past Madrid, we've still got a long way to go. We've still got PSG. I think I have a weird feeling that we would really, really struggle. PSG are a side that I just think would really struggle to kind of break down. But also in the final, I mean, I would be pumped up for that. Um, that would we would have to get our revenge if we got Barca in the final. Barcelona, to be fair, are having a really good season, but um, I think on our day when if we performed how we did against Madrid, then we can really beat anyone. But yeah, I think Barca in the final, it would hurt again if we lost that, but yeah, I think there's a long way to go, but I think we can all feel quite positive about how things are going for us. I mean, I'm personally quite excited to see the progress we've made in the Champions League this season. And yeah, I was just so shocked how we actually did against Madrid. I just wasn't expecting that at all, to be fair. Um, I'm loving seeing Spurs and United suffer. They are both, yeah, it is funny to see them do bad. Revenge against Barca, you literally took the words, yeah. It would be satisfying to get our revenge against them after, you know, what's happened in the past, and, in the Champions League final. So yeah, we've really got to just if we got in that position, we got to that final, I think we have to just get our revenge. And oh, it would feel amazing if we won that. It would get justice for that team in 2006. So yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see it. I think a lot of us don't really care about this game tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I was like three, but I've watched clips of it. I've watched stuff of it back, and it's just so heartbreaking. So I think if we do get to that final, we do have to get our revenge. We do need to turn up for that team if that does happen. I honestly don't know how we're going to do, to be honest. I mean, I do expect Madrid to obviously go for it more next week. I think they were shocked at how good we were. They did have a few chances in the first half, but it wasn't anything, that we couldn't handle. I thought Mbappe was quite quiet, to be fair, but I think we're able to sort of deal with him at the moment. But yeah, I think we've just got to sort of see how we can progress, how we can get on. But I'm just this game tomorrow, as a lot of us feel, it's not. It doesn't. It kind of feels a bit meaningless because we know the league's done. We know that there's not much hope for us in that sense. So I think for us, we've really got to just get the 3 points, focus on next week, and if we progress, I'm really be proud of the team. It was quite a night. I was in the pub in Islington. We're so busy. The party would have been yeah. It's a real shame because the way we did throughout that tournament was amazing, and you would really expect us. You'd think you'd probably if you were betting on anyone to win, you'd bet on Arsenal to win. And it's a real shame that we didn't do it that night. But if we're able to get our revenge, that would be great. But I also think, are we there yet? Probably not. You know what I'd always say with last season, with the team we had last season, that team is a Premier League team that will win. Like that team is more of a league title winners. I don't think the team last season was quite ready to win the Champions League. I think this season, I think we definitely have a lot of determination in this team. We've not given up really. I mean, I know in the league it's been pretty rubbish, but I think we have kept on going, and we found a few solutions. Mourinho's definitely helped us, but I don't think we are there yet. I think we need that striker, we need a few wingers, midfield. There's so much to go on about. I mean, I know defensively we are getting through it at the moment, but we are missing Gabrielle. We will miss Gabrielle. So yeah, I think it's going to be hard for us to really get to a final and win it. But I think you should always believe in, yeah, see how far we can go. Revenge against this bar, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Lewandowski, their 36-year-old striker, has 40 goals. Yeah, I mean, I have watched them this season. They are pretty crazy. I mean, this season for us, our attack, it is crazy because our attack has looked quite predictable at times. And even with Havertz and Saka in it, we've needed something different. And I just, as I've mentioned, I think, we have struggled, and I definitely think Barcelona will get to that final. I just don't think we're there yet. But I also think that if we can beat Madrid like that, and Rice had an incredible game, I think we got to be optimistic. But I think it is going to be hard, like you said, because they've got some incredible attackers. They've got Lewandowski, who I absolutely admire, and I think is incredible. I think it'll be hard to get, past him. I mean, defensively, I think we've done okay at the moment. I mean, I think Kivior last few games has actually done pretty decent. I think it is quite hard for him, to be fair, because he wouldn't usually start Woody, and he's had to step up. He's not really had a lot of game time either. Um, but it is hard really for him. But Saliba's done really well. He's had some great games this season. I think Gabriel and Timber have been our most consistent players this season, but I think all we can do, is our best, and I'll just be proud of the team considering the season has been quite tough. And PSG are in a better place than we were when we beat them, but we can do it again. We're not looking forward to playing Villa with Emery in charge. Yeah, I'd rather play PSG, to be fair. We do not do good against Emery and Villa. We've not had a great record against them recently. Emery is really good in Europe, and he's doing really well for Villa. To take Villa where they are now, he's done such an incredible job. And I think for us, I think this is something that we would really struggle with. Yeah, I mean, I think it's 3-1 at the moment to PSG. So I don't honestly know what would happen. Um, but I think I think for me, I'm with you. I'd rather play PSG. I definitely agree. It's going to be difficult either way. They are a lot better, as you mentioned, when we did play them. But I think it's always going to be a tough game for us to come up against because, they have improved. I think this season, I think we've done a lot better in the Champions League today. I thought we would, to be honest with you. But I think it's a long way to go for us. It really is. I think it's going to be a tough test for us. With who we have coming up, and like I said, Barca in the final, that would be very, very tough. But I'm still, as we've said in the show so far, I'm still shocked we actually did beat Madrid like that. I didn't know we had it in us to actually do that. But yeah, I'm super proud of the team because the season has been, really, really tough. I think whoever we get, I think it's going to be tough. I mean, I don't think Villa will turn it around. You don't know because the second leg will be at their home ground, but I think whoever we get, it's not going to be easy for us, and I think we just have to do the best we can do. And Victor, honestly, I would take Villa as opposed to PSG, completely different than the one we were. Yeah, I definitely agree that it is a different PSG team to the one we were faced with when we last played them. I think we won 2-0 last time, and it was a different type of story. So I definitely agree that this time around it would be completely different. I mean, I wouldn't really particularly want to play PSG because I think we would struggle against them. I just don't. You just never know with Arsenal. That's the thing. It is going to be tough. I think it really is, and I think whoever we get in the next round, if we do progress next Wednesday, I think it is going to be really, really difficult. But yeah, I think obviously, as Will said, we've just got to take it each game at a time and really see what happens because we have a lot of potential to go far. But I also think, are we there yet? I'm not sure we are. I think we need that prolific goal scorer. I mean, if we had Isaac in this team, I think it would be a different story. I'd feel a lot more confident about us, winning it or, getting quite far and win stuff this season. But I think it's going to be extremely tough to do that. I do agree with Victor as well. PSG would be tough to play up against. I'm off to London Sunday for my birthday and a few belated celebration with Real drinks to my favourite Gunners. I love that. I hope you have a great birthday, Phil. Happy birthday, Phil. I hope Arsenal can get you that that win next Wednesday. I mean, I don't really expect us to sit back next Wednesday. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sleeper says he doesn't want us to do that, but I think for them they'll definitely be on the front foot straight away. And I think we being 3-0 up does give us a good advantage, but I also think that we had a lot of opportunities to score 5 or 6 goals. And Courtois, by the way, what a goalkeeper he is, because he was so good in that game. And I think it does make it really tough for us going into the game with how good he is. But I think there's no reason why we shouldn't have confidence going into that game and do all we can to win. And thanks to 56. Wow. I hope you have a great birthday. I hope you have a great time with your friends, and fingers crossed Arsenal can do a job, do you a job next week and give you the best sort of birthday for you. I really hope we can do it. I also will read my lineup, guys, one more time to those that have just joined. As far as I'm concerned, we are still 0-0. That's the mentality I want. Yeah, me too. I agree with that. I think with the second leg, it is currently half time. We are winning, but I think going into the game, we have to sort of have the mindset of it is 0-0. We have to go in that. We have to go there the same way we went at the Emirates. We have to go into this game, you know, trying to win, do our best we can do, and take our chances. Because I definitely expect them to be up for the game. I definitely expect them to make it really difficult for us. And yeah, I think this game is going to be really, really difficult. And yeah, I think we just have to go for it with the right mentality, as you said, Victor. But touching on the game tomorrow, my lineup is going to be Raya, White, Saliba, Kivior, Tierney, Jorginho, Ranieri, Partey, Sterling, Trossard, Martinelli. It is a pretty strong lineup, but I still think we have to go with it with a pretty strong lineup. Team for tomorrow, anyone apart from our first 7, do you agree? Yeah, I mean, I'm personally going quite a strong lineup, but as Victor was saying before, I think we still have to go into this game with, that mentality of we have to focus on the league as well. We can't just ignore that. So I think we just have to get those 3 points ready tomorrow and do the job that we've got to do. But obviously, we don't really want to put too much of a strong team out because we know that that is not a focus. We know that the Champions League is our bigger focus. So yeah, I think it is. I think it'll be good if Arteta does rotate for this game tomorrow. But I think I do expect a mixture of experience. I do expect a few young players to start, like Ranieri. Ranieri would be a great player to start because he's had a few he's had a bit of a rest at the moment. So I think it would be great for him to get some minutes. Sterling as well. Whether or not you agree with Sterling or as a signing, I think this is a good chance for him to get some minutes as well because listen, he's not really played much recently, and I think let's give some players an opportunity to start and get a chance in this game. So yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm going quite flexible to be fair. If Arteta plays anyone key, he is mad definitely rest Raya, Sleeper and Zaka. I mean, to be fair, I just with the backup goalkeeper, I just don't know if he would be able to do that job quite comfortably. That is the only thing. That's why I put Raya in my lineup. But if Raya's injured, then I think we'd be in big trouble going into this game. Yeah, I think it would be tough if we did lose Raya. But yeah, I definitely think Saka, Rice have to have a rest. It's going to be hard to pick the sign up tomorrow because we do need to rest quite a few players for this game because we all know that what the priority is next week. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. We'll get that win tomorrow and get those 3 points, even though it's going to be tough because they'll want to win as well and do the best they can. I am going to wrap the stream up, guys, for a couple of minutes. I've been on here for a little while rambling. Um, I'd happily have you playing goal save, so I thought I'd bet you'd give it I'd give it my best. My best might not be good enough, but I would try. Um, Big up yourself, Phil. Always good to see you in here. I hope you have a great birthday as well. Big up to everyone as well that has joined the show. I will be doing a video tomorrow as well after the game. It might not be live, it might be a pre-recorded one, but I will let you all know. Thank you all so much for watching my show tonight. Please don't apologise for it. It was just lovely to see you in the chat, and I hope you have a fab birthday. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching my show today. It's been really great to chat with you all. And yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed it. Victor, always lovely to see you in here. Hope your health is okay as well. Nice chat, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone that has joined tonight. It's been really great to chat with you all as well. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe here if you are new. Do comment as well when the show's ended, and I'm happy to always chat with you guys and read your comments. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful Friday evening. I will speak to you all very soon. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.